And we're joined now by Asia business expert Tal Reshev for a discussion on the car industry in China. Tal Reshev, thanks for joining us again.
With pleasure.
So, from what I understand, I mean, the China car industry is booming. However, Chinese people aren't buying so many cars that are domestically made. What is going on here? What's the problem?
Well, it's a problem of quality. China is the biggest market of cars.
Yeah.
They've purchased last year about 24 million cars. Out of them, I don't think the 10% were Chinese designed cars.
I believe about 1.2 million cars were actually made by Chinese manufacturers.
Absolutely.
Which is a teeny amount.
Yeah, it's a tiny amount, and it's not happening only in the car manufacturing, it's all over the industry. When Chinese are entering into an area that requires expertise and technology and world branding, it takes them time. Now, there are some domains by which they've already done it, like the speed trains, for instance, like internet services, for instance. But if you go back to the moment where it started, they lagged behind. It takes them time. And here this is the same. I mean, from year to year, the number of cars that are designed and manufactured in China is growing, yet not enough for conquering this area, mainly because they don't have yet the experience and the know-how.
The thing that really interests me here is, you know, for many, many years, you've had big companies, multinational corporations going into China trying to make money and falling on their face, you know, or complaining about copyright infringement, et cetera, et cetera. Yet this is the other side of the coin, where the Chinese have gotten these big companies in, but they can't quite get the transfer of knowledge going where it benefits them. It's interesting. What exactly is going to make the change for them? Where is it's not such a simple switch for them?
No, it's not so simple, because even if we take a company like Geely, which has purchased some years ago Volvo company. Okay, so you purchase a company, then what? Are you going to copy Volvo and produce another Volvo? By using what? The same manpower? You need the manpower for Volvo. It is not that easy, and it takes time. If we want to see what's going on and what will happen, we can take the example from other industries and to see that they've entered, they have acquired technologies, sometimes they've acquired companies, but from that moment until the moment that they produced in high technology that can meet the world demand and have a world branding like Huawei and higher and Hisense.
Keep up with competition, presumably, as well.
It takes time.
And in terms of innovation, even more so.
Yeah, they have a problem of innovation.
Right.
They have a problem of lack of experience and lack of technologies. This, by the way, points the light on the cooperation between China and Israel, because Israel is not a big market, not a big producer, but has a lot of innovation, including in the car industry. So the cooperation between China and Israel can be very interesting for this progress.
But when it comes to the issue of manpower, I mean, during the financial crisis, when companies like GM, all these other car industries were falling on your face because of the pressures, surely the Chinese could have hired a whole bunch of experts from the West who would have happily taken, you know, a lot of money. Why didn't that happen? Or is it more than just hiring, you know, one or two experts?
Well, I don't have exact details and knowledge about it, because this is confidential, as we can expect. Those things are happening not only from the Chinese side, but by anybody. General Motors is stealing workers and experts.
Right. We actually see a chart now of the top 10 Chinese auto manufacturers.
Yeah.
Very interesting to actually see their unit sales per company. These names generally are just not well known outside of China, correct?
There will be. There will be. If you go back 10 years, nobody in the West knew anything about Huawei, about Haier and Hisense. Today we know them. In 10 years more, we will know about those names, about Dongfeng and about Geely.
Now we know these cars are sold, maybe 1 million is sold in China. Where else are they sold?
A little bit, in little quantities. They are sold in Southeast Asia and in Africa, but this cannot be described as penetrating into the world market. Not
Is
yet.
It fair to say that these cars have not been sold in markets like the US because the quality is not good enough for the US?
First of all, they don't have quality that can match the American and European manufacturers, and Japanese, of course. Second, they don't yet have the branding. Branding is very important. People get attached to the image of their car.
Right.
So when you're buying something with a name that nobody knows, this is not branding, and people are not ready to pay for that.
I see. Well, Tal Reshev, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.